Hello, everyone, and welcome to episode 19 of Six Figure Live. My name is Ben Hartley, and I'm coming to you from finally Ohio. I'm back in the States. I've been traveling around France with my wife and Fundy from Fundy Software, creating a documentary on print. And we've been driving everywhere, we've been flying everywhere, and I just spent a day then in Portland, and so I'm finally back in Ohio and actually able to take it out to you guys. So look, Six Figure Live is an opportunity for me to, what's up, Nate? An opportunity for me to kind of like, Chad's in the house, to kind of throw stuff out there to you guys, give you guys ideas, thoughts, encouragement, inspiration, but as well to bring you behind the scenes of Style and Story Creative and what we're doing with Six Figure Photography. And so Melissa's here. So that's what we're up to. I'm just at home. Look, I've been out for the last like week and a half, 2 weeks, shooting this shooting this documentary, and so just got in today. Leslie's upstairs napping, and then we're about to go get our little girl. So I'll hit the office tomorrow and get back into things. I've got a full inbox that's just waiting to crush me. Thanks, Daniel. Appreciate it, man. The decor. I did some custom wainscoting here. Leslie did the paint job. Anyhow, so yeah, good looking out, man. So here we go. It's been a while. So again, I really appreciate your patience. Well, when we were traveling, a lot of the times actually, we weren't even in Paris. We were down south in Bordeaux. Internet connection was poor. If I wanted to make one of these videos for you guys, it would have been like $60 every single time I produced one. So I apologize. It didn't happen. Jill's in house. Jill, stick around because I'm gonna mention something about you today. Okay, so let's switch over. I'm gonna show you guys the intro video. I get to actually use the intro video today. Okay, cool. Let's do this thing. Let me turn up the volume. Holly! Oh my gosh, Holly's here. A bride of mine that I adored. Okay, so here we go. Intro time. Are you ready? I'm ready. Yay! It feels good to be back. It feels so awesome. That long hair though. Dude, Chad, my hair was like down to here, my man. It's coming back, I think. I think it's coming back. Maybe, we'll see. We'll see how it goes. You guys, so we're going to jump in. I've got a couple quick things to kind of catch you guys up on, and then I've got to go off on a little tangent like I usually do. Check this out. So if you guys haven't been following along, please go check out Fundy Software on Facebook. Fundy has been producing, really pushing out this idea that print has value, print has power, that print has meaning, like physical prints, right? Not just digital, not just Facebook. And this isn't just for like photographers to sell their clients. This is like for your personal life, like for anybody out there. Creating something that's real and tangible and that can be experienced in like the physical realm has meaning. And so that's what we were shooting. And so this was so cool. While we were out shooting with Fundy, again, it was my wife, Leslie, and I. As soon as we got back, Fundy hopped on his computer and he produced all these amazing images of Leslie and I throughout our trip. I love this one. Throughout our trip, as we were like shooting with him, just like a ton of these shots of Leslie and I together. And it's just an incredible reminder from the trip. There's all these amazing memories that we have. And so I'm just so thankful for Fundy that he actually did this for us. Brian Calloway's in the house. What's up, bro? So, dude, Andrew, if you are listening, dude, man, this means the world to me. These are going to be like sitting out. I love this loose leaf stuff. Like it doesn't have to be sacred. It doesn't have to be behind a frame. These can just be sitting out. And now when friends come over, when guests come over, when like the freaking mailman comes over, And he opens the door. The first thing that's going to be seen right on our little, I don't know what the heck it's called, ottoman chesty thing, whatever. It's going to be these prints. And people talk about them, you guys. Leslie and I will talk about this trip way more now. People ask way more questions and learn more about what we did and experienced. And that's the power of print. That's one of the powers of print. But I just wanted to say that. I wanted to thank Fundy just for having us and for trusting us to like tell this story and continue this idea that, that man, this isn't just like old world stuff. Like this isn't just like us designed to live in the past of like old technology. I love technology. I freaking love my iPhone. My iPhone's one of my favorite cameras. But there's just something very real about this. Anyhow, you guys. Dude, so a couple cool things. Ben Adams and Stephen Lowe are the photographers. Have been holding down the fort while I've been away. Man, they shot I think like 3 weddings this weekend and just destroyed it. Ben just put up an image. You guys actually, I'm going to see if I can turn this around. You guys should go to Stone Story and check this shot out when you're done. I'm just going to turn this around for you guys. This shot is so freaking tight. The exposure, it's a little overexposed right now because of my camera. But go to Sound Story Creative and just check that shot out. Like, completely murdered it. Like, just blew everything away. I can't wait to see Steven's images go up as well. It's just freaking incredible. So give it lots of likes on the Facebook if you like it. So hey, you guys, keeping up with a couple other things. Let's see here. Thanks, Holly. I appreciate you sharing the love. That's so awesome to hear. Thank you. Okay, a couple other quick thoughts here, because Facebook is always changing. And there's kind of 2 options. I talk about this a lot. We can either grumble and complain and give up and want to all just go to Instagram or Snapchat or whatever, or we can adapt and we can leverage the way that Facebook changes and use it in really great ways. And so one of the things that Facebook is really pushing out there is video content. Video. And there's something that I've been noticing that Jill has been doing. Jill was one of our students, and an amazing photographer at Abundance. We held Abundance in February. We're going to be doing it again in December. But I've been following along, and Jill has been posting up, rather than just a single photograph from one of her photo shoots, she's been posting up GIFs, right? Or videos. And this is something I want to encourage you guys to do. Right now, the reach on GIFs, the reach on videos that Facebook is doing is incredible. And so rather than just posting up a single photograph, go check out Jill Hauser's. Let me go see if I'll just drop a link to her site. Go check out her work and what she's doing with these animated GIFs, what she's doing with videos, but using photographs in them is getting a much broader reach. It's getting people to stop. It's creating a lot more engagement, and it's just a really powerful tool that I want to kind of like point you guys in the direction of. Because she's killing it. I'm not even doing it yet with Sound Story, but I definitely need to hop on that. You guys, so this is a really exciting thing that I wanted to get a chance to talk about for a second. My respect for you just raised because you pronounced GIF right. Yes, it's not GIF. That's a peanut butter spread. It's GIF. Okay, so we were, like I said, we were in Paris with Fundy, and we had the opportunity to walk all over and see the most incredible architecture and art. And some of you know this about me, and some of you don't. But I went to school as a fine art major. I focused my studies in painting. I was like an oil painting major. That's what I did. So for like 5 years, I made oil paintings, figure paintings, and even when I graduated, I went on to sell figure paintings. And then I stopped because it's really hard to like make a living and support your family being an oil painter in the Midwest. But I've decided I'm going to start painting again. And it's a decision that I made pretty much on the flight home. I'm like, just like hands down, I'm going to start painting again. And it's like the crazy idea on the flight, I was like battling with myself because I'm like, I've got so much stuff going on between Sound Story Creative, Six Figure Photography, our photo booth company, Wolf Street doing commercial video production, having our little 1.5-year-old girl, just the taking care of like the house, being a husband. And now I'm like, yeah, I'm just going to like, I'm going to start freaking oil painting again. And I'm thinking to myself, that's the stupidest idea that I could possibly have. There's so many things that I need to be doing. But the reason that I've decided to do this, and the reason that what I want you guys to hear out there, like oil painting for me is something that I would love to do, but it's like I just don't believe I have the time for it. And there's so many things for you guys out there that you would love to do and you don't believe you have the time for it. You would love to go full-time with photography, you just don't think you can. You'd love to do a lot of things and you just don't think you can. But the reason that I've decided to do it is it's relatively grim, and I don't want it to be depressing or anything, but I'm going to die. Right? I am going to die. You are going to die. I might die tomorrow. I might die in a year. I might die in 5 years. I might die in 10. It doesn't matter. My life is going to be over. And I always want to be doing exactly what I want to do. And I've just come to the conclusion, and thankfully I've come to this conclusion at a relatively young age, that I will always do exactly what I want to do. Because I'm just gonna, you guys, you're gonna die. It's the most motivating thing that anyone can say to you. And when you really let it sink in, it really does change a lot of perspective. I guess I just want you to hear that, right? I think there's just an understanding of perspective. And I want, and I think about this in regards to my little girl, right? When I think about B, I want B to grow up with the thought in her mind, with the belief, the understanding that her father, me, right? That her dad loved her and her mom recklessly, right? That he provided for her through like hell and high water, and that he did whatever the hell he wanted to do at all times without fear. That's the belief that I want my girl to have. And there's this really cool thing that happens actually, that Leslie sometimes, she'll say to B, she'll be like, hey B, give me a thumbs up, give me a thumbs up, B. And B will do this. She'll do this instead. She'll go, and I freaking love it. Like instead she just gives her like number 1. And we never correct her, because look, that's her thumbs up to her. And it's so great because it's like, yeah, number 1, I want her to be the most confident little girl who's going to do what she wants to do. And I love that about B. It's what I want to instill in her, and I want her to see that in her parents, that they love each other and they love her relentlessly, that they will do anything to provide for her through hell and high water, and that they're going to do whatever the hell they want to do without fear. And I guess what I have to say this, because there's a lot of people out there right now who are watching and they're like, well, yeah, that's great, but what about bills? What about the responsibilities, right? What about paying for student loans? What about supporting your family? You can say do what you want, all you want, Ben, but like reality is going to be there knocking on the door the next morning. You can't just pack up and leave. And to you who is thinking that in your head right now, yes, I'm not telling you to go and abandon your responsibilities and to let your family down in that way, to take those risks and to put that on them. But I am telling you to monetize it. If you want to go do something, then monetize it. And I'm dead serious about this, guys. There's no easier time than now. If you want to do something, then freaking monetize it. Like there's this thing called Google. Google that shit and monetize it. And the reality is, yes, like work 9 to 5, right? Pay the bills with your normal 9 to 5. Spend 3 hours with your family. Okay? And then spend the next 6 hours till 2 a.m. doing exactly what you want to do, but figuring out how to monetize it. And keep doing that and keep doing that and keep doing that. And the time's going to come where there's going to be a switch. The shift is going to occur where you don't need to do the 9 to 5, okay? But you guys, please. I guess sometimes I doubt you. I truly do. Sometimes I question you because I hear I want to do that. I want to do that. I want to do that. But then you don't. You guys, you don't. If you really want to do it, from 8 p.m. to 2 a.m., go do it. Figure out how to monetize it. If we're talking about photography, there's so many amazing resources out there. The amount of resources, quite honestly, that I put in your hands for you guys, just pushing out there for free. If you're not paying attention to the emails I'm sending, the stuff that's out there, there's a shit ton of amazing content in that if you're a photographer. There's so many photographers out there that are really distributing so much education for you guys. And from 8 to 2 a.m., you should be digesting it, consuming it, all in on that. And that's what I'm going to do. I mean, that is what I'm going to do. From the time that B goes down, from 8, 9 to like 2 a.m., I'm going to freaking paint. And on top of it, I'm going to monetize it. I'm not just going to like paint. I'm actually going to monetize it. Anyhow, dude, I'm going to let you guys go. I've been going on a rant. Ryan says, good for you. This year I took 4 months out of the office making art and had 5 shows. It was the best. Dude, Ryan, that's so awesome to hear, man. Keep it up, dude. Keep it up. All right, you guys, thanks for hearing my rant. But please take this to heart. I don't want to see you guys go through another year, another 2, 5, 10 years, 6 months, just like complaining and groaning and going through a bunch of stuff that you don't want to be doing. Just because it sucks, just because it's like so supposed to be stable, doesn't mean it's gonna be, right? You could take all the risks doing something you hate and still fail, or you could take risks doing something you love and maybe fail, but maybe you'll kick ass, right? And maybe you'll do something really great. All right, we'll talk tomorrow. Tomorrow's Q&A Friday, you guys. I want questions, and I'm going to give out answers. I would really love to have you guys be involved with that. So 1 o'clock Eastern time. Hop on. Ask questions. I don't care what the questions are. Whatever you got, you guys, I'm all in for you, and I'll say whatever I can say. So, Jason, thanks for joining, man. We'll talk soon, you guys. Bye.